everyone, and welcome back. And if you are new here, welcome. First, let's get it out of the way. I sound horrible. I have been sick with this nasty cold that just will not go away. But let's get this other important thing out of the way really quick. I'm doing a video on a first impressions of some new Kat Von D products. So if you are on the whole anti-Kat Von D train, then you should probably click out of the video now. I'm not going to apologize. I like Kat Von D. I like her products. I will continue to buy the stuff from her that I like. So if you don't like that, then you should probably exit now. And don't leave any haterade down below because it won't get tolerated. Anyway, if you are interested in a video about all of Kat Von D's new products, then you should probably stick around. And if you haven't done so yet, you should probably click that subscribe button, and you should remember to hit the like button down below. But let's see what products I have, and let's jump into this video. Okay, so the first new product we're going to be trying is her foundation. But before we try the foundation, of course, I would really love to prime my face. So this is going to be like a little chit chat, quiet, sort of get ready with me. I'm using the No Problem Prime Essence. I absolutely love this stuff. And for me, it makes all the foundations that I use just look so nice. I'm hoping with this foundation that I did get the right shade, because shade matching online is a little difficult when you're not seeing the product firsthand. But of course, 9 out of 10 times I always get the wrong shade and then have to buy another one. But I love this stuff. It makes your face so soft. I'm excited about these products. I really am. I've known for a while. I'm also going to go in with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty. I've known for a while that the palette was coming, and I was super excited for it, as I'm trying to do my makeup while looking at you guys. So we have some eye contact going on and getting it all over the place. I also like to put this, I know that it says that it's for minimizing pores, but I also do like to put this in the smile line area just to fill it a little bit. I feel like that does help. And again, a little bit of this stuff just goes a long way. This is actually still the first one from when I first spoke about it on my channel. And a little bit does really go a really long way. You just want to make sure that you rub it in. Let me set up my mirror so that I can like look at myself and see what I'm doing here. Okay, so the foundation. This is the True Portrait Liquid to Powder Foundation. And it's a skin perfecting medium coverage. Sorry if there's a lot of jump cuts. I keep coughing, so I'm sure you guys don't want to sit here and watch me cough. Let's see. Weightless, smooth, all day wear. So, I mean, I like that. We're gonna open this up. I got mine in the shade Medium 51. And of course, as always, her packaging is just phenomenal. So let's shake it up. Oh, you can hear there's a little shaky thing on the inside of it. And this is what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and put some on the back of my hand to apply. And you kind of got to squeeze it from the middle to get the product out. That's interesting. That's very different. I like that. Oh. What's interesting is how I'm going to be able to do my makeup with this nasty cold that I got going on. So let's see what happens here. Looks like it's a pretty decent shade. I think I did a really good job on shade matching. The Beauty Blender seems to be soaking it up, which is not good, because then that means we're going to have to use more product than we want to. I would switch to a brush, but I don't feel like getting up. And they're all the way on the other side. So far, it really doesn't even feel like you have anything on your face at the moment, which I'm liking. This is really a nice color. Wishing that, you know what, let's do it this way, because the Beauty Blender is soaking it all up. Let's just, I always like to hit my neck too, because, you know, we don't want to look like we have non-matching skin. I really like how it's looking right now. It doesn't look cakey. Pretty decent shade match. Probably could have went maybe one shade lighter, because I'm not sure if it's going to oxidize or not. And if it does oxidize, then I'm going to run into the issue where it gets too dark. But overall, so far, it goes on really nice, and I like this. Wow. So, have you guys tried this foundation yet? If you have, what have you thought of it? I like this. There is a little bit of a difference, but I haven't tanned. Of course I haven't tanned. It's not summer anymore. I think we also skipped over fall and have entered right away to winter. So that's pretty interesting. I really like this. This is really pretty. It doesn't even feel like I have foundation on my skin at all right now, which is nice. The true test is going to be in a few minutes to see where it's going to sit and where it's going to settle. If it does settle in my smile lines, or if it does settle in any little creases or cracks. But like overall, I like the shine that it has to it. It has a really nice like sheen to it. This is very pretty. And it does feel very, very lightweight on your skin. You don't really feel like you have a lot of foundation sitting on your face. Now, it is a medium coverage, and I don't feel like right now that I need to build it up at all. I think that it's perfectly fine the way it is. So that's a bonus of not having to continue to build up on a medium foundation where you're not sure if you want more coverage or not. But I'm thinking that I like this just the way it is right now. So before we get into doing the eyes, because I did pick up her new palette, guys. I did pick this guy up. We're going to finish the rest of our face. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you guys are not into Kat Von D, a majority of these products that I am going to be using is from Kat Von D. So I'm going to use the Kat Von D concealer, which is in this little tube. And this stuff, guys, oh my god, a little bit of it goes a long way. So you don't need a lot of it, which is always good. And I like to just put it where I see the little areas that I want to conceal. Not too much. And then what I also like to do that I've really been liking lately is on any product that I've been using, I like to go back and hit it with the e.l.f. 24-hour camo and just put a couple of dots right around where I use the other one. I feel like the color that's darker and then I use this one, that it just matches a little bit better. And then I like to just hit down the bottom of my nose lately. I don't know, sometimes I just change the way that I do things and see if I like how it looks, and then just continue to do that. Oh, sorry if you hear me sniffling. And then just blend this guy in. I mean, look at how nice the coverage is on this foundation. It's not picking up off of the concealer. It's not blending off. I mean, this is really pretty. Gotta keep your hair tied back too, and they keep sliding out because I have like 3 hairs here. But overall, so far, I really like the coverage of this foundation. It's sitting nice. It did oxidize just a little bit, not too much. Like I've noticed as I'm sitting here, it did get a little bit darker, but that's not too bad. I'm hoping that it doesn't get much darker, because then again, I have to order a lighter shade, which is not what I want to do. So, I am going to put some Airspun on just to set my concealer. Let's feel the foundation first. Slightly still tacky, but not super, super tacky. Not too bad. Some foundations, you know, are super, super tacky. So I'm just going to set under here. And this way we can continue on. I do like to set the middle of my eyes just because I always get those lines. And I always like to set down here just very lightly where my smile lines are, to prevent any creasing or cracking that's going on. And then, what else do we have? I'm going to do off camera, because I need to get all the way up close into my mirror. I'm going to use the Kat Von D Signature Brow, and I'll be right back. Okay, brows are done. They look a little wonky. You never realize how hard it is to do brows while you have a cough. And of course, you know, you're going in to do your brows and then you have to start coughing. Being that this is still just a little bit tacky, not as much as it was before, it's just now like kind of tacky, but not too tacky. I am going to just go in with my Becca Hydra and just set it all over. And hopefully this doesn't change how I feel about the foundation. I am noticing though that underneath here is creasing under my eye a lot, and I don't like that. So I don't want to say that it's just solely the foundation. It could be a combination of the foundation and the concealers. So I will definitely be trying it with different concealers to see if that makes a difference in this creasing under here. I'm not a fan of this, and I never really have this happen, so I don't know like what is going on and why that is happening. So I'm hoping that that's not from the foundation, and maybe it's just a concealer issue. I mean, setting it is seeming to help a little bit, but not a whole lot. If you hear that noise, that is my cat in the kitchen trying to turn the faucet on. Yes, I said turn the faucet on, because he's just crazy. Let me wipe my lips so I don't have crazy foundation lips. And make it kind of look normal. So I'm going to do my bronzer with the Shade and Light, and then I'm going to use my Kat Von D blush, and I'm going to use Physicians Formula highlight, and I will be right back. This way the video isn't super, super, super long.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here, I got time. It's clear to see from up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Okay, so I finished my face and we are ready for the second star of the show. And that is the Lolita Por Vida palette. Have you guys picked this up? Because it is so pretty. It has the insert, it has a mirror, and let's just bend this back so you guys can see these shades. There are 18 shades. I'm not 100% sure which one I'm going to be using because I don't know what look we're going to create. I am going to go and put some of my soft ochre on my lids. I should be using a brush, but sometimes your fingers are the best tool that you have. Just to set, I think, just to set everything into place, I'm going to use my Morphe 441 brush. It looks beat up. I think I'm going to take Sylvia. I think that's how you say it. It's the shade down here. Just to set everything in place. It does have a little bit of a tint to it, which is fine. Nothing crazy. Because I knew looking at this shade that it was going to match pretty close to my skin tone, so I'm just going to set my whole lid. I am liking this foundation, guys. I really, really am. I'm just a little concerned, like I said, about this, and it's making my eyes look like I have bags when I don't have bags. So that's a little, like, what the heck is going on down there? I don't understand that. But again, like I said, I will definitely be trying it with a different, like, concealer and seeing if that makes a difference, because we know that sometimes not all concealers play nice with certain foundations. So, and it's weird because, like, when I'm looking straight on, it looks like I have bags, but then when I turn, it kind of doesn't. When I don't have bags, I don't know why this is giving me the illusion like I have bags. And I've said it. I don't know. It's gonna bother me. This is gonna bother me. So I think I'm gonna take La Lupe. This is such a pretty color. It's like a burnt color. And I'm gonna stick that right here. Ooh. A little bit goes a long way. I dipped one too many times. This is, what a pretty color. And in my head, when I look at this palette, I'm always like, oh, you know, or just in general with any palette, I'm like, I'm going to do just a regular, quick, everyday neutral look. And lately, I don't know what happens, but it doesn't turn into just a quick, normal, neutral look. Lately, it's been either bold, bright, or this color is going on so nice, or like very deep and dark fall looks. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I post there a lot, so you'll see like all of the looks that I do, because I post them there. I post a lot on Instagram, more than I have time to film. So if I do my makeup, I'll post it over there. But overall, so far, I like the way that this shadow is going on and blending. It is very pretty and very pigmented. This is so pretty. So, so pretty. Look at that pigment. Next brush, please. Next brush, please. Okay, where to go from here? Like, I almost want to just keep this color all over the lid, but we can't do that. All right, so I'm going to take my Lux 229 brush, and I think we're going to dip into Lita Povita, which is the shade right down here. And if I'm saying that wrong, I do apologize. And let's tuck that right here. Oh, wow. These two shades together are nice. And again, a little bit does go a long way. This is so pretty. Look at that. I don't know if I want to use the glitter shade. It keeps, like when I'm looking over at it, it keeps drawing my eye right to it. And I'm sure it's probably just because it's just glitter. But like lately, I haven't done a lot of just plain matte looks. I've just been in glitter mode. Like, oh, you know what this look needs? It's missing something. Glitter. And not everything needs glitter in life. But then I feel weird, like when I walk past the mirror and I see myself and I'm like, oh, I have no glitter on today. What's wrong with me? Like, I like glitter. But again, glitter isn't an everyday thing for some people. These shades blend so friggin' nice, guys. And they're so pigmented and they're so pretty. I'm just trying to build up this shade just a little bit more. It doesn't take a lot to have to build it up. It's very pretty. And then I need a brush to blend with. I'm going to just blend these two into each other. So pretty. Wow, these two colors together are so pretty and so nice. I like that. I figured today, while I still have a voice, that I would sit and film this before this cold completely takes over and I have laryngitis and then I can't speak without coughing, because that's going to happen. I can already tell. So I figured, let me do this one. I have a bunch of videos coming up, guys. But I figured, let me do this one so I can give you guys some content. Hopefully, you guys like Kat Von D. If not, that's fine. I happen to like her. I need a little tiny brush. I need a brush. Okay, we're going to go in with this ColourPop E1 brush. And I think I want to go into, I'm not even going to attempt to say it. I'll link it below, but it's this top shade right here. It's like this deep burgundy shade. And I'm going to go in very, very lightly. And I just want to put that, whoa, right in the corner. That is so pigmented. I'm glad that I didn't go in ham on it, because then it would have been too dark. I'm just going to tuck it right here and just bring it over just a little bit, not too much. That is such a pretty, pretty color. That is so pigmented. This is a really nice palette for fall. It really honestly is. It has so many colors in here that you can create so many different fall looks. And it's going on like a beauty. There's so much pigmentation. The colors are really pretty. And I really like this. This might have to be my new go-to palette for everything, because you can go deep dark or simple and light. Oh, I love these colors for fall. They're so pretty. What are your favorite colors to use for fall? I love these deep burgundy shades. I have been on a mission to find, you see this shade right here, guys? This one right here. I've been on a mission to find a lipstick that color, and all of the ones that I've picked up and tried, they're not like in even close to what my mind is looking for. Like, you see those pictures that people post on Instagram and you're like, oh my god, that is the best burgundy lip shade ever and I need it. I can't find it. Nope. I don't know if it's just that it doesn't look right on me or that I'm just not getting the right shade. So overall for the lid, I think, do I want to use this? Whoa, these shades in the middle are super soft. Excuse me. They're so super soft, so you want to be super careful with them. Like, I barely put my finger in them. I think I'm going to go into Ina. This shade right at the end here. And I'm just going to tuck that in here. It's not applying too great with the brush, so I'm going to try to apply it with my finger. Much better. Much better. Oh, this is such a pretty shade. That is such a pretty shade. The brush just wasn't cutting it. This is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Like, this color is so pretty. Before I do my lower lashes, I'm going to just use my rinky dinky little, I have to get a new one. This is just a Rimmel black liner in 001 black. This is the 24-hour Scandal. I absolutely love this. I almost don't want to put anything on the top full liner. I just want to leave this color by itself. It's so pretty. And I don't want anything to be taking away from it. I'm going to lightly line my lower lash line. Oh, that needs to be sharpened. And then I'm going to take my Alamar Cosmetics brush and I'm going to dip back into that deepest berry shade and just drag it under here, very close to the eyeliner or very close to the waterline. That is so freaking pretty. That's so pretty. I actually am excited to play with the other shades in here that I have not used yet, because if they all work as well as this one, that's a dream. And honestly, the shade that I put on my lid, which is Ina, I think that that could also be a pretty highlight. Most definitely a pretty highlight. I'm sorry that I keep talking in the middle of all of this. I'm trying not to have to do a lot of jump cuts, because when I talk, I get that back drip and tickle, and then I start coughing. So stupid. And I think that's it. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I don't want to do too much. I do need something for my brow bone, so I'm going to take a quicker look in here. I think I'm going to take... What do we have in here? I think I'm going to take this top shade for my brow bone. Oh, that's pretty. That is very pretty. Oh, that's very, very pretty. What? I'm going to just take some and just tuck it right here. This is all these shades that I used so far today. Oh my goodness. This is so pretty. Sorry, that was like a crazy coughing fit. I'm going to use my It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. This is, like I was saying, all of my favorites. My Ride or Die mascara. I have the Essence one that is a close dupe to it. And it is a lot cheaper. But again, I just love this one. Oh, fuck me. You see what I just did? Wonderful. We'll fix that. Okay. So I fixed that. Had another coughing fit. Finished my other eye. And now I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Lolita lipstick. This is one of my favorite lipsticks from Kat Von D. I love the shade so much. And it just matches with everything. It's just a perfect lip shade. And there we have it. Ooh, let's spray. Let's set everything. Okay, guys, so thoughts and honest review on this foundation. I like it. I like how it looks. It didn't really sit into my smile lines too much, which is really nice. I am concerned, like I said, about how under my eyes do look like I have dark circles. Sorry. So sorry. So like I was saying, I am a little concerned about how underneath it does make me look like I have dark circles. There is a little bit of creasing underneath here where I usually don't have any. So I'm a little concerned with that. But like I said, I'm going to try a different, my face is red here because I was trying to get the mascara off. I am going to try it with a different concealer and see if that makes a difference, because sometimes that does make a difference. But overall, I do like this. I don't feel like I have foundation on my skin at all. It gives that little bit of a glow effect. It feels hydrating, actually, honestly. And I like the way it looks. The palette, oh my god, guys. The palette, I love it. I cannot wait to play with all of the other shades in this palette. They blended so nice. They went on so smooth. There was barely any fallout. I didn't notice any fallout as I was using them. The coloring, the scheme of this whole thing is so freaking pretty. And I could tell this is going to be one of my favorite fall palettes that I'm going to be reaching for a whole lot through the fall season. And who cares? Summer, winter, spring. I love this palette so far. First impressions, definitely. So, do I recommend picking up the new Kat Von D foundation? Absolutely. And the palette, you need this palette in your life, guys. You need it. If you don't have any colors like this or colors that are close to this, you need this palette. This palette is beautiful. But that is my quick get ready with me trying a couple of new products and a quick review on if I like them or not. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And until next time, bye guys.